Recording, yes.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for remembering. So remember,
You always forget, bro.
I'll definitely accept. I was a short-term person. So I'll forget everything immediately. Okay, just we are going to review. Okay, so before reviewing, let me tell you what is our strategy. Okay, so first of all, we need to we are going to analyze a breakout structure. In this breakout structure, we need to consider 4 points. The first point will be the origin of the structure, and the second point will be the area where structure got broken, and the third point will be the area. Is there any demand area just below the structural break? Or is there any demand area just above the structure break? Okay, so this is case 1 and this is case 2. So we are going to deal with case 1. So if we having a breakout structure and demand is created after the structure break, it's going to be validated for the first time. We are going to get the buys first, entering buys over here, and after target completed, we are going to anticipate sells till the targets. So what is the reason behind this buy and sell? It's simply, so we have a strong demand, which is rally based rally. Buyers are entering in the market, and battle between buyers and sellers is happening. At some point of time, buyers won the battle, taking whole control. This is now buyers area, and due to this inefficient price action in this leg, sellers are trying to enter in the market, and sellers are entering to fill the imbalanced areas. And after entering of sellers, this is the area of buyers. So buyers will take the control, and again buyers takes dominating the market. And here the buyer who enters at the price of 100, so let's assume 100, he will exit at 140 something at this price, so that he can made his profit, right? His entry was here, his take profit level was here. So in this area now there is no one. Already sellers lost the battle and gone out, and now here buyers gone out. So sellers and buyers gone out. Now when price returns, this area will be getting liquidated. The same action here we are going to follow, right? So let's review this. Okay, this is to identify the direction. Okay, I hope you understand. This is not a way of trading. This is anticipating a perfect direction. Clear?
Okay, bro.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So look at here, what happens? So we have gold 1 week time frame. Okay, so you may think, bro, is it going to work in a high time frame? Definitely it will work. So look at this. This is gold 1 week time frame. We got a breakout structure, and after the breakout structure, doers. Okay, so I'm allowing the price to play. Oh, it's very slow. Fine. So price is forming a demand area after the break. So this demand area is valid for us for a time. So I'm marking this demand area. Come on, it's too slow. And look at this. We have a clear rally, base rally, and this demand is validated. If this demand is valid, this will become our target. Price just came and again started buying, still buying. Come on, it's a very slow process. And I think target reached, right? No, target was not yet reached. Okay, we don't hold after this much of reversal, I think. Okay, completely fine. So, done. Yeah. So what next? So if we face this is the target I accept, okay? But in this case, if we face in this kind of rejections in this in the market, we know we don't going to hold. Let's see. And once this done its duty, we know this becomes liquidity after some point of time. Okay. Here in this case, everything was perfect except this targeted area. Everything was fine except this targeted area, just by like 70 to 73, 30 pips. Sorry. Everything was perfect. So what's our duty is to wait for this reaction from this demand. And after this, price needs to complete the target. And after completing the target, price needs to reverse. And after reversing, price needs to go higher, right? Price gets tapped in the one more demand. Look at this. Price gets tapped into this demand. So now why this demand area? Why we are expecting buys from this demand area?
Because there is no imbalance before that demand.
Yeah, exactly. There is no inefficient price action before the demand area, and this demand area contains lot of liquidity. So it's a valid.
Hello, Shio bro.
Yeah.
What about these imbalances? Do we have to wait for these to fill, or can trade
No,
here
no, no,
only?
no, 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 bro. The thing is, we need to look like this supply got failure. Here, the supply got failure. So this demand
Yes,
is
bro.
that will react. This imbalance. So if you look at the charts, you can find imbalance anywhere. Look at here.
Yes, bro. A lot imbalance are there.
Look at here. Look at here. Look at here.
Yes, bro.
Don't mind every imbalance areas, just focus on the supply and demand, bro. I remember one thing, market is based upon like supply and demand, which is buyers and sellers, competition between the buyers and sellers. Supply and no order blocks will tell you the exact direction, but the supply and demand will tell you the direction you are looking for. Okay, make sense?
Yes, bro. A lot of it.
So now why we are looking buys from here? Because of we know. So this demand needs to get reacted, and this demand is getting reacted. And when price gains, we have a lot of liquidity pool over this area. What is a liquidity pool? Can anyone explain to me? What is a liquidity pool?
Stop losses lying.
Area with more stop losses.
Exactly, that's it, bro. That's it. Both are correct. Both answers are correct. So this area, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This much of stop losses. So this is a liquidity pool. This is called lot of stop losses. Simply. So we are looking buys from here, right? So why we are expecting buys? Because of the large of liquidity pool, supply failure, breakout structure, and we know once this demand gets reacted, it needs to become our liquidity, and liquidity completed, inducement was done, and after collecting inducement, price need to reverse. So let's see. Clear? I hope in this way of trading, it makes sense, right? It makes sense
Yes, bro.
what we are trading. Understanding the complete liquidity points and trading is makes sense for everyone, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, bro.
I hope. I don't know, but I hope. Okay. So look at this, the same price action in the 1 day time frame. So we have a supply failure over this area. If the supply was failed, there is a demand created over here, and this demand already reacted. Oh, fine. Let's look at some more time frame. So some more convenient 1 week. Yeah, weekly time frame. Look at this. So there is a demand creation, and this demand made this guy. So price needs to take out this demand. In the same time, we have a long time target of this guy. This guy needs to be taken out. So what is my expectation? My expectation is to uh, fill the target and getting reversed to take out this liquidity. This is the anticipated direction. It makes sense, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We are anticipating buys from this area. And remember, if this area got broke, this area won't make any sense. Will be getting broke. This area will get broke. Boom. Let's see. I was anticipating from here. So this is the larger liquidity pool area now. So retail, player retail. So let's see depends upon the closer, candle closer. Look at this. Is it so it's perfect in a daily time frame, right?
Yes,
So
bro. Symmetrical triangles.
I was expecting a perfect closure over here, and after this, sellers will enter and sellers will get trapped. So buyers will enter. So this is my expectations. Just my expectations. Overall, this was my idea. Let's see. Already buyers got trapped here over here. Already the buyers who thought, okay, it's a breakout structure. Sorry, it's a clear break. They got trapped over here. That's why I didn't take the buys in the morning. I know it's a clear liquidity pool area. We don't even know what is going to happen. And in this area, this week doesn't make any sense for me. Look at this. Look at the price action. So here, we got a low break. After a low break, we got a breakout structure in the highs. And after this low was being protected. Look how this low was protected. But we know this is not a low for buys. Why? Because it's just reacted from a mid area. It doesn't make any sense. In this area doesn't make any sense. So it was not going to be a perfect one. That's why I was anticipating this buys from this one. And in USD JPY, the same thing. I just found an SNR area, which is our liquidity zone. Will be taken out in few minutes. In Forex. I don't know. Where is my drawings? Sorry. Yeah. So the reason behind this target is very simple. So what I was found here is very simple. I think you may thought, bro, you every time you are saying very simple, but it looks very hard, right?
Little bit.
To be frank, I didn't expect a 450 move from my zone. To be frank, from yesterday, but that morning I realized, okay, we got a great opportunity. And one more thing, it's having a potential to go more higher. So show
Yes,
you
bro.
why. I'll show you why. Okay, it have potential to move more high. Just go to weekly time frame. Look at the weekly time frame. So what happens? We have breakout structure over this area, and we have a demand which holds the price. We have, I think it's up. Okay, fine. And after this, we know once this reaction completed, we know this will be getting liquidated. Exactly, it gets liquidated. And after collecting inducement, prices started reversing. Look at here. What is the entry model here? So, what is the type of inducement acting here, playing a role here?
Type type 1, bro.
Exactly, type 1. So, breakout structure and the FBOS. So, it's if it is a perfect one, we will get this ice. Is it perfect in this scenario? But let's see, okay? But I didn't finalize my results. I didn't yet finalize the results because we have a strong supply. Let's see. But it have a potential to move higher. That's what I know. It have a great potential to go higher. I just realized, oh, what the fuck? Why we missed this? It will be a zero drawdown trade, right? The two entries. They are completely fucking fine. And look at it. So simply our entry model, our trading system, a supply got failed over here. The demand was formed after the supply. Sorry, I'll show you in the lower time frame. A demand is formed and the price came, reacted from the demand, just started flying. Clear? You would catch this, it's around 89. Makes sense, right?
Yes, bro.
So after,
Bro,
yeah,
where from we take the entry? This area or
I didn't take an entry here. That's why I didn't show. If I took an entry, I'll show. Definitely show.
okay. Uh-huh.
Because I can tell you, bro, I was going to take this and I can like this, or I can like this, bro, after this candle, bro. I can tell like this, but I won't. The thing is, if I take entries, I'll show exact thing, right? That's what important, right? So showing randomized things and randomized entries won't work. So if you want to take, this is our strategy, right? Every time it works. So if you want to take an entry, so just putting a lower time frame. And if it is an entry printed over here, let's see. There is no entry for me. Personally, there is no entry for me in this area. Let's see. Okay, I think it's what, yeah. No entry for me. Okay, this is how you need to anticipate the direction. Clear? Guys,
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
what
bro.
happened? What happened?
Nothing.
I hope it all makes sense. So if you have any doubts or if you are facing troubles while analyzing chart, let me know. We can discuss that steps.
Sure, bro.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah.
Bro, the way you see a supply failure, then we have to buy from the demand. Do we also have to see the demand failure, then we have to sell from the supply?
Definitely not, bro. It all need to make sense. That's why look at here. So so let me show you one example here. So I showed you so why we are trading this moves. I showed you step by step, right? So from let me take here. So what are the basic ideas behind this trade? Look at this. So like look at here. Here we have a supply failure. Okay. Here we
Yes,
have
bro.
and we know this demand needs to be, but I don't took this trade. Why? Because I didn't even know this is going to be a confluence for me. Okay. So I was waiting for the price to tap my demand zone and again. So now I don't use this. Now I'm going to use this as a confluence. Why? Because after this reaction, I know price will exactly going to reverse. So I'm going to use this as a confluence for my cells, right? Till this area. You can aim. After a strong high formation, price comes and again first entry can stack a second entry. And again price just came as I look at this. So you can again short here. And again Yeah, you can short here. Sorry, not here, just short here. And there is a supply, so you can short here, one more short. More short. And again, look at here, one more short opportunity. And yeah, look at this, target's completed. So after completing the target, we reached our demand zone area. So to validate this demand zone, we need again a breakout structure and a liquidity sweep and a formation. And that formation happens. So it not make sense to trade a supply and demand failure. It doesn't make sense. I hope it makes sense, right? Because in market, there will be thousands of supplies and thousands of demands.
Yes, bro.
Sometimes demand will failure, supply will failure, both will fail. Look at here, in this case, look at this case. Supply failed, demand failed. It doesn't make sense, but you need to identify a range. Here, I found my range. Okay, we are trading from here to here. How did I found? Because after my supply failure, we have a demand and it's reacted perfectly. So this both act as my confluence. And these two things gives a best confluence. And after this, okay, I know price need to reverse at least till this targets. So I know this direction. And after this, price needs to reach this area and we can start buys. At least this areas. Clear? Make sense?
Yeah,
Bro, I mean, the moment we see supply failure, we are actually trading the moves which are going in the upside, right?
Bro, you didn't understand what I'm trying to tell. You people are just sticking with just a supply failure under this. But here, look here, what we are doing. Here we having a supply failure initially, and we are waiting for this demand to confirm it is a demand. And after this,
Yes, bro.
after this confirmation, here only we got an idea. Okay, our trading range is from here to here. This is our trading range. We got an idea.
Yes, bro.
So we need a this kind of confirmation. So once we got a supply, demand needs to take a control, and after the target reach, okay, fine. It's fine to go with this. Clear?
No, I got it, bro.
Yeah, I hope it makes sense, right? And look here, we have one more confluence also. Look at here. So here we have a supply got failed, and we got a demand creation after the supply. Once this demand reacted to the price, we know in future it needs to be liquidated. Yeah. Makes sense?
Yes, bro.
Makes sense, right? It's all about identifying the perfect liquidity points, bro. Perfect liquidity point and combining our strategy, which is type 1, type 2, and like entry models. Guys, you didn't, no one is sharing charts with me. No one. Literally no one.
Now we will share it from now, bro.
Okay, so you guys know this is the advanced concept, so you need to like spend a lot of time, right?
Yes, bro.
Spend a lot of time in the charts. Once you need to, if you have doubts, you can ask. But no one is sharing charts with me. So then how can I clear your doubts? How can I know what is your mistake from your end? So I need to know all the things, right? So
Yes, bro.
kindly share your charts with me. Okay. Is there anything in it? I didn't get any interest today because I was looking only USD JPY overall. So from the top to down, okay, what's happening? So I'll share this analysis, okay? I'll share this analysis in the group. We are very near to the target. It's quite interesting, bro. Look here. Same things happening again and again. Look here. So we have already a supply in control. So once like inducement also. Once this supply completed the target, look where price exactly got reversed. Price got reversed after this supply failure, first supply failure. After the first supply failure, price just created a demand. And look here, this demand was created after the breakout structure, right? After this breakout structure, this demand area was created. And this demand area holds the price. We know it needs to hold the price. And look at here. We know this was the initial target. Why? Because it's already reacted. The supply was already mitigated. So this will be the target of us. And sorry, this will be the initial target. Yeah, initial target. And price just reverses and tagged as entry. And after this, look how it placed, how it played. Look at this efficiently. And again, we have a rally base rally. And again, look at the one more supply figure. If the supply fails, we know demand needs to make sense. And this demand holds the price. And look at this type 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structural false continuation. After this false continuation, price just hit the demand and again makes sense. And one more supply failure. If this supply failure, this demand needs to hold the price and liquidity build up over the area. A lot of liquidity pool and price just came tagged as entry and boom, 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 and now 460 pips printed. 450 pips printed. Clear? Every time it makes sense, right? So look at here now. So look at here what happens. This was a demand area, overall demand area, price just came, reacted to this demand, target was completed. After the target's completed, we know. So once the target was completed, this demand needs to be taken out. Exactly, demand was taken out. And after this demand taken out, look at this. Price was reacted to the supply, which was created after the demand broken. And it's reacted to the supply, particular supply, and price takes down, down, down. And it needs to be liquidated in the future. That's what we are aiming in the past is. Make sense? Anticipating just a direction. Look at here. So every time it makes sense for me, but I don't know what you are viewing. It makes sense for me every time. The same things happening again and again. So let me show you once again. So look at here, we have a breakout structure over this area. After this breakout structure, we have a clear rally, base rally, and it builds inducement also. So once it builds inducement, this demand needs to be validated at least a time. Price comes and just tapped and again boom, it was done. And look at here, we have a demand area before the breakout structure, and it needs to be validated at least a time. And price just came again tags, but okay, fine. This was failed, but look at here. And we know this demand was already done 6 duty. It needs to be liquidated in the future. Price just came and tags this, take out this demand area. Due to this demand failure, this supply holds the price and take out the price to lower, lower, lower. And look at here. Sorry. And look at why this was a target. So I think it was very perfect in a weekly time frame. Yeah. Look here. It was a clear SNR level, which is support and resistance. I'll show you. Look at here. It's a clear SNR level, right? Make sense? Price just support here, and after support got broken and resisted here and sell off. Resisted here and sell off. Now price needs to come to the must price visit to this place, right? That's why I'm aiming this as a target. Clear?
Okay.
Bro, this was a liquidity type. I told you. Right? Nice.
Yes, bro.
What happens?
Nothing,
चचा
nothing.
को फोन करते वासिम नहीं जा रहा अब्बू को फोन करते मगर हर छोटी छोटी बात को अब्बू चचा को फोन करो
Are you guys struggling or like it was like blowing minds? What is the exact thing? Do you get the concept? Guys,
Yes.
oh,
Yes. Yes,
do you
got it.
understand
Yeah.
my question?
Yeah.
Yes, bro. We understand the concept, but it's little bit difficult to market in charts. We
Bro.
understand the concept.
Bro, remember one thing. So,
Mhm.
if you are watching football, it's very easy to understand the game, right?
Yeah.
But it's very
Yeah.
hard to play with the ball.
Yeah.
Same thing. Perfect.
Yes.
You need to try, right?
Yes.
Just try.
Mm.
I hope it makes sense for everyone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, when you uploaded the previous session video,
Just in some time, in few minutes. In few minutes, bro.
okay.
Okay.
Bro, when you will add us to the Discord group?
Yeah, I'll add you. So I was creating a only for LIT. Creating a separate server.
We want to
That will be
revise
good,
the
bro.
previous session.
What?
Just we want to revise the previous sessions. That's why.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'll do
Okay.
the recordings. Okay, just try and get me some charts. Okay. This was a clear lesson.
Okay, bro. We will send it now. We will send it now.
Okay. So my assumption was correct. Price must needs to take the highs. If I was wrong, let's see. Okay. Okay, guys. Bye. Have a great day.
Good night, bro.
Good night.